the windshield back to the back of your tractor. And he's going to say, do you have any questions? And you're going to say no. So here's where I'm starting. I go to my mirror. My mirror's secure with nuts and bolts. It ain't cracked or damaged. And it's properly adjusted. Then I'm going to come out here and show them that my door opens and closes. The seal's intact. The window rolls up and down. It's clean. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the hinges, and it opens and closes properly. Here's your handrail. It's secured with nuts and bolts. It ain't broken or loose or missing. Okay, right in here, I got my battery and my battery boxes. And I got my air lines that are drained on my air tank. They're drained daily. Then I'm going to come out here. I got my steps. They're secure with no debris, no loose or missing bolts. I'm going to come right here. I got my depth tank. Here's my tank. Here's my cap, strap, tanks. My cap, secure and tight, does not leak, got adequate level. My straps are not cracked, broken, or missing. And no severe dents, no holes in my tank. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about right here. I got my safety equipment. I got my fuses, bulbs. I got my 3 triangle reflectors. Got my wheel chalk, first aid kit. And then I got my, it's properly charged and secured. And the tag's up to date. I'm going to go ahead and show them that it shuts properly. Now I got my cap strap tank here. My cap secure and tight, seals intact. My straps are not cracked, broken, loose, or missing. And my tank is at adequate level. There's no severe dents, no holes, and it does not leak. Now I'm going to come around here. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, right now, I got my exhaust right here. Okay, the clamps are secure and tight. They're not broken, loose, or missing. No severe dents and no signs of leaks. Now right here, I got my daggum drive shaft. Okay, it ain't twisted, broke. Okay, my U-joints on each end, they're properly greased, no loose or missing pins. And then come on back here, I got my catwalk here. It's secure. It ain't loose or missing, no debris. Now right here, coming on back here to the back, I got my torsion bars. They're secure with nuts and bolts. They're not cracked or damaged. Rubber bushings are in place on both sides. Now I got a service line right here. Okay, right next to it, the service line. My service line is not worn, torn, or frayed. The fittings are secure and tight, and they do not leak. And it supplies air to my airbags. My airbags, my brake chamber. They're not, okay, and the fittings are secure and tight, they do not leak. My clamp secure and tight around it, ain't cracked, broken. And no signs of leaks on it with nuts and bolts. Okay, my push rod, when released, it's no more than 1 inch of travel, and it ain't bent or broken. Then I got my slack adjuster right behind it. My slack adjuster ain't bent. It's properly greased. The pins are in place and ain't broken as well. I'm going to come on out here to my brake lining. Not worn dangerously thin, no less than 1/4 inch on the brake lining, and no contaminants. Now my drum, it ain't cracked, broken, even surface, no hole, and no contaminants as well on it. Now I'm going to come on out here. I got my frame here. There's no illegal welds, ain't cracked or broken. And I got a cross members right here. They're not loose or missing bolts or nuts, ain't damaged, and it's secure. Now I'm going to go ahead right here. I got my airbags, okay? And the airbag mounts. They're secure and tight. They're not loose or missing. The fittings are secure and tight. And my airbags not worn, torn, or frayed, and they do not leak. Okay, I got my stabilizers right here. They're secure with nuts and bolts. They ain't cracked or broken. Then right behind that, I got my shock. It's the rubber bushings in place, no loose missing bolts, and they do not leak. And then I got another airbag behind there. Same way with that. I check it the same way I did here. Now I'm going to come out here. I got evenly spaced on my tire. There's no debris. Then I got my tire here, even wear. 2/32 on the depth. 100 pounds of pressure, whatever's recommended by the manufacturer. Over here, no bulges, cracks, or dry rots on the side. The rim, it's seated to the tire. It ain't cracked, no weld repairs, no rust trails. My valve stem is secure and tight and does not leak. It's got a DOT approved cap. Okay, my lug nuts are secure and tight, no rating cracks or distortion, and no rust trails. My hub seal, it's an axle seal on this. Okay, it ain't cracked or broken, no loose or missing bolts, and the rubber gasket's in place and it does not leak. Now I'm going to do this axle same way as I did this axle. Okay, same way. And then I'm going to come on under here. I got my mud flaps. They're secure and tight with nuts and bolts. They're not cracked, damaged, or missing. I got my reflective tape. It's not loose or missing. Now I got my lights. They're clean, not cracked or broken. They operate properly. My reverse lights are clear in color. These are my turn signal, my brake lights, and they are red in color. Okay, that's everything for B. But on this part right here, I'd go ahead and say while I'm under here, I'd talk about my coupling. Okay, my gap ain't cracked, broken. On my apron, there's no hose, it ain't bent. There's no gap between my fifth wheel and my apron. My kingpin is not cracked, broken, or loose or missing. And my locking jaws are wrapped around my kingpin. Now come out here to the side. And I do this the same way, like I did A. Okay? My bracket is secured to the frame with nuts and bolts. And it's also secured to my platform base with nuts and bolts, and they cracked or damaged. And it's adjusted properly, that I won't hit my landing gear on my turns. Then my release arm's in the lock position. My fifth wheel skid plate is properly greased with the pins in place. Now I'm going to come up here and get my glide hands. Okay, here's my glide hands. My Mercy and my service lines, they've got the rubber bushing in place, full contact, and they do not leak. My electrical line, it's in a seated position with the safety latch lock. I got my air and electrical lines, ain't kinked, cracked, broken, no signs of leaks, and my electrical ain't cut, spliced, taped, no bare wires. I'm checking my tractor and my trailer and making sure there's no bare wires. And they're not hanging or rubbing on the catwalk. And that's it. And then that's when he'll say, let's do the external light check.